All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Robinson. Short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Penix working from the gun. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. A toss now to Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have an early opportunity. That's the interception on the game's first series. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! And he's all the way home, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Play action. Here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Falcons.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, it's Penix. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on fourth down. Trying for it with Penix. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. Oh, Penix lost it, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down and coming.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for Robinson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
In close, they're going to pass on that field goal. They're going for it. A touchdown and a first down, both on the table. Fourth down, here's Penix. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Miller on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he'll finally go out of bounds after an excellent return. He gets it down inside the 30.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over all the work.
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Alford now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Penix now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come out, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now we give to Ward, coming right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back.